Today we're going to talk about chapter number 2, the background to CLT. If we talk about the background, we're talking about history, and we find three phases. The first one about traditional approaches, the second one about classic CLT, and the third one about the current CLT. But this third one, we will find it on the chapter number 3. If we talk about traditional approaches that we find in the late 60s, we need to know that the most important thing it was developing the grammatical competence. So, skills such as writing, reading, or even talking were relegated. So, this was made through repetitive practice, deductive learning, so we need a model first and then we practice, accurate pronunciation, and avoiding errors. So the most important thing it was to be accurate, but not fluent. This method uses, for example, in audiolinguism, which uses the method PPP, presentation, practice, and projection. First, we listen to the model, and we fix these grammatical structures. Then we repeat the correct answer so we get accuracy. And then we produce, in another context with other partners, a little bit more complex, but with the same structure. If we talk about the classic CLT in the 1790s, we pass from developing grammatical competences to communicative competences that are not the same. But which one is more important? Obviously, the most important one is communicative competence. We need to know to develop a communicative competence, which is the purpose, the setting, the role, which content we need to know, and which grammatical and lexic content is important, but it's not the most important thing to know. For example, if we try to develop the communicative competence, we have different activities. The first one is the proposal for communicative syllabus. There are different skill-based, functional, and other ones that are found on the chapter 5. For example, the skill-based starts with the 4 most important skills, we talked about them earlier, and then develops micro skills. And the functional one first thinks about the functions to carry out, and then finds the grammar and vocabulary specific and uses the PPP, also as in the audiolinguism. Then we find the English for specific purposes. This fixes the communicative skills we need for this particular situation or for these particular roles. So we need to know the differences in the vocabulary, in the grammar, in the kinds of texts we commonly occur, in the function, in the need of particular skills. The most important thing, to sum up, is that CLT, or communicative language teaching, uses a methodology that needs basically to make real communication in class, so that students have real opportunities to try what they know and to be tolerant with other errors, because errors are part of the learning. Also, they provide opportunities for developing accuracy but also fluency. Both are important. And the most important one is that students need to learn, to discover and to understand grammatical and non-grammatical structures so they know how to use it.